Hi everybody, it's Alejandra and I'm going to talk to you about Form Friday, your scapular shrugs. So you notice this is the first in your program on your back day. We're going to talk about it a little bit because it's really easy to not get the right work in this move. When this move is done correctly, it is a fantastic move for building pull-up strength. It's also great for shoulder stability. It's great for core strengthening. It's an all-around great move, but it's a very tiny movement. It's not very big, and it's important that the right muscles are working. So let's talk about it, because when we hang, I'm going to turn away from you, so I hope it doesn't get too quiet. When we hang, our natural inclination is to let the shoulders just kind of collapse by the ears. My tailbone is arched and my hips are shooting forward, and my ribs sometimes will pull upward. Okay, this is that lack of connection to the core. So as you remember, we talked about with hip thrusts, here is going to be a posterior tilt, here is going to be an anterior tilt. We want that locked position somewhere in between. Just like when you do a back squat, you've got that wrap all the way. So sometimes the cue of pulling your ribs down helps here, okay, but you don't want to pull down too far so that we're going to crunch and we have too much of a tuck. So what's important while we hang and we do these scapular shrugs is, instead of just like a dead hang and then trying to pull from that dead hang, we're going to try to mirror a push-up position, except for our hands are overhead. So push-up position, when we're doing that push-up here, we're not too far rounded forward in that protraction. We're not winging and squeezing our scapula together, right? We've got that nice strong push-up, shoulders are down and depressed without the arch. And so what I want you to imagine is this scapular wing wrapping around and forward. So you're going to create some space in between your shoulder blades without rounding in your upper back. Okay, so that big wide open space, if you're looking at me from behind, your shoulder blades are wrapping around and forward, and then your shoulder blades are depressed. So this move is very little. Okay, you're going to try to not come at it with a swing. That's going to be your core taking over. I should probably pull up my hair here so you can see, just in case it's in the way. I'm hanging. I'm going to retract those shoulder blades and wrap my scapula around. I'm going to pull my ribs down so my core is nice and tight. And then I'm going to depress the shoulders even more. Tiny movement, big squeeze. And what I also want you to notice, the angle again is a little funky, is that I'm not just going and leading with my chest, okay? It is the movement from here, very up, very down, slight and little. So let's see how yours looks, and we can talk about ways if it does feel right, if it doesn't feel right. Let's open up the convo. So let's see them.